We're standing in the real Egypt of the West. They added 1,000 years to the calendar just to hide the fact that the original Jews were the ones running this whole empire before the cleanup. I guess the truth is just a matter of who owns the copyright on the history book. We gave them a fake history. People think the Holy Land's across the sea. Egypt is right here on the Mississippi, and Israel is right here in America. The real Jews aren't who you think. They're the Moors, the melanated Asiatics they renamed to steal this inheritance.
The real Jews, the true Yehuda, never left home, because Israel is right here in America. These people you call black are actually the Asiatic Moors, the original Hebrew royalty that ran this whole empire before the 1870s.
And aren't you afraid of being silenced for challenging the official record?
My friend Jonny Cash, he's been out there defending the indigenous community, the original Moors like the Blackfoot, because he knows they're the true nobility.
The folks you see over there in Israel now calling themselves Jew are just the Khazarians and Ashkenazi who adopted the culture around the year 800 to act as the undertakers for the real Moorish line. They took the names, but they don't have the allotted.
But Johnny, surely these Moors are just a footnote in African history. What does that have to do with the American Indian?
A footnote? Are you that fucking blind? Look at this palace behind us. That's Moorish science in stone. Black folks built that, not some so-called classical import.
This whole estate belongs to Mr. Hamilton here. His grandfather, Alexander Hamilton, wasn't who they painted in the books. He was a Moor, a melanated Asiatic, just like Washington and the rest of the original nobility.
Folks believe the story they were sold, but the story is a theatrical lie. This whole estate, this whole country is the Maghreb Al-Aqsa, Northwest Amazon.
You travel around enough, you start noticing the architecture. They tell you these domes are classical, but the Magi know better. This is Moorish science in stone. Folks don't like to talk about it, but the Moors and the Hebrews, the real ones, they're the same Asiatic family. We're standing in the real Egypt of the West.
But, Johnny, there is no evidence of...
Lady, don't piss me off today. The evidence is right in your fucking face, but you're too blind to see. You're asking ignorant questions because you're reading from a copyrighted history book written by the Victor.
Presley, you've been vocal about Moorish history. Why the interest? And aren't you afraid of being silenced for challenging the official record?
You see that dome? That's Moorish science in stone, man. I'm interested because they gave us a fake history to bury the allodial title of the original people. You see these sisters here? These are the Asiatic mothers, the high priests of Anu. Their mitochondrial line didn't come from across the water. It's been rooted in this American soil for 300,000 years.
The resurrection is knowing you never left the garden.